When you look at this compensation plan, Essanteİ Earnings, many of you are going to say, this is too good to be true. And we've all been taught that if something seems too good to be true, it is, right? Not in this case. In this case, it is as good as it appears, and in reality, it's even better. It's even better. Once you get what I'm really going to dive into here, I'm going to bisect it, take notes, and at the end of this, if you have any questions, of course, I'll answer them. But once you get it, I promise you, I see it every time, the light goes off. And if this doesn't cause insomnia for you, then you've got to ask me to do this presentation again. I mean, it's that good. So there's 6 ways that we get paid, and quite honestly and quite simply, you don't have to pick one of these 6. You're entitled to all 6 of them. Okay? Some of them are time sensitive, but most are not. And we're also going to really dive into what residual income is. The first paycheck, and again, this is right on your website, this one sheet, it's designed for you to be able to present the compensation plan in 15, 20 minutes tops, just by reading. Okay, we're just going to dive into it a little deeper. Paycheck number 1 is e-commerce website sales. And what was it that Coach Blaine said earlier? This isn't brick and mortar, this is click and order. Click and order. Growing up, people said if you want to make a lot of money in this country, barring being, having a rich uncle that leaves you a lot of money, or being an athlete or a movie star or something of that nature, they say you have to own your own business. And the problem with owning a business today, thinking about traditionally, the brick and mortar business, right? There's a lot of expenses that go with it. A lot of people say, well, I want to be a business owner, but they don't know what goes into that. They don't know the overhead that goes into that. The rent in this place alone would choke you if you know what it costs. My wellness center too. And that's just rent. Then you start getting into electricity, accounts payable, accounts receivable, employee hassles, liability. It goes on and on and on. So the new wave of the future is to own a business that has all the upside of a traditional business, but none of the downside risk. Nina and I worked together in a company where there were people that had become self-made millionaires, honestly, in the industry of owning fast food restaurants. And we knew 2, 3, 4 of them that didn't own one Burger King, they owned multiple Burger Kings. They didn't own one Subway, they owned multiple Subways. And what they did is they walked away from that industry. Even though they were making a lot of money, that business owned them, and they came into network marketing. So network marketing, and specifically Essanteİ Earnings, gives all the upside of a traditional business with none of the headaches and downside risk. So, paycheck number 1 is your e-commerce. If you learned nothing today, and I know you learned a lot, there's a couple of things you have to know. 1, start living your life chemical-free. Period. It's not even a choice. I mean, really, if given the choice to utilize products that are full of chemicals, and Ronnie has shared with you quite eloquently, proven medically to cause cancer, or products that work equally as well, if not better, that don't cause cancer, which ones are you going to choose? Right? Of course, chemical-free. Now, second thing you need to get from here today is have an e-commerce presence. E-commerce simply means this. You've got a website that's selling something 24/7. It never closes. You don't have to pay rent on it unless it costs you to have that website. Here, you pay once and your website's turned on 24/7. It's a total no-brainer. I mean, there's companies like eBay that are making a gazillion dollars, right? And all eBay really is at the end of the day are people just like us selling something, getting a little website presence on eBay, right? And the average sale is maybe $40, and yet it's making billions, right? You have the opportunity to have your own Essanteİ website. Because you're in this room, you already do. And the website is already set for you. You don't have to pick the items. You don't have to design the products. You don't have to hire the scientists and biochemists and get the graphic artists. It's all done for you. You don't have to design the website. It's done for you. It already has a shopping cart on it. So 24/7, somebody can go to your site, see the Toxic Truth video, see the Green Running Giant video, all the other videos we're coming out with, all the information, and order products at retail. Or, if they're smart, like everybody in this room, they can order the products wholesale. Now, the great news about retail is this. When people buy your product from your website, pay retail, there's a 30% markup on every single product we have across the board. You guys are obviously getting that 30% discount. Why I love this. Having a traditional business income and hire without the downside risk, and cut out the overhead completely. Because I briefly mentioned what it costs to run a traditional brick and mortar instead of a click and order business, right? Tons and tons of money. The only overhead that you will have in this business are whatever products that you and your family are consuming on a monthly basis. Something called an easy order or an auto ship. Well, the sky's the limit, as you're about to learn, on how much money you can earn. But now I'm going to teach you how you can make all that money and have zero out-of-pocket expense and still yet use the cleanest, healthiest products on the planet, the products that you love. How? By having 3.5 customers, 4 customers, retail customers, that are spending on a point value what you're spending for your monthly usage. Now, what are points? Is there a difference between point and dollars? In some products, yes, that we have. In some products, no. We strive to have our products where $1 equals a point. But in the world of organics and 100% chemical-free, it's difficult to do. I've seen network marketing companies that are loaded with chemicals, and their dollar-to-point value is off, too. So we do the best that we can. But you'll see that some of our personal care products are $1 per point. Points. On an auto ship, if you want to maximize the compensation plan that I'm sharing with you today, you're going to want to spend 100 points a month. And when I say spend, again, if you're not in this business, you're already spending $100 a month anyway by going to Walmart, Kmart, Target, a supermarket. And as Mark Campese says, instead of going to Walmart or Kmart, now you're going to shop at U-Mart.
There you go.
Your own website. Yes. Which is open 24/7, and I don't know if you've seen some of the pictures that people put up on Facebook of Walmart shoppers, and some of them are in their pajamas and whatnot, and some of you might say, well, I never go out in my pajamas. The great news is you can shop at U-Mart in your pajamas.
There we go.
You don't even have to wear your pajamas, because it's your computer at home. And you can order whatever you want, and within a couple of days, it'll be professionally delivered by FedEx or UPS right to your front door. Okay, so great concept. So e-commerce sales, strive to have people go to your website, lead with the business, but invariably you're going to find 3.5 to 4 people, absolutely. They're going to spend the same points that you're spending, but yet because of the 30% markup, 30% times 3.5 covers your expenses. So now you're running a global business that's open up 24/7. The sky's the limit on what you can earn. No hassles or headaches like a traditional business would have, and you're operating it for free. And no, that's not a pipe dream, because all of you are living it. E-commerce sales. Morton, go away. Paycheck number 2 is called the enroller bonus. In the United States, and really on the planet now, we live in a I want it now society. In network marketing, I want it now. People are going to come into your business and they're going to say, hey Nina, this EssanteÍ program looks amazing. I need $1,000 this month. Okay, or I'm going to lose my house, or I'm going to lose my car. Anybody know anybody in like dire straits? Okay, you can do that with just paycheck number 2. Paycheck number 2 enroller bonus. Every time you share the EssanteÍ plan, which we call stepping, S-T-E-P, share the EssanteÍ plan, which could be as easy as getting somebody on Coach Blaine's calls that he gladly does multiple times a week live. Just invite them to that call and then get an upline to help you close the person. Or you have them come to a live event like this that we're constantly doing and it's growing across the country. Or you have them go to your website and watch one of the videos, and those options are even growing as well. As you share the EssanteÍ plan, every time you do that, with the enroller bonus alone, you can earn up to $100 every time somebody enrolls on your team. Now, how do you earn up to $100? As Coach Blaine said, there's a couple of ways to enroll. The most popular package, the way most of you came in, the way most people are enrolling in our company, is at one of our elite package levels. There's 2 choices, one that's centered on personal care products and one that's centered around weight loss and fitness and what have you. Both of those are a one-time investment of $499. Now, there's a lot of value that comes with that $499. It's the right way to start the business. If you can start your business, your EssanteÍ program that way, that's the way to start. There's a lot of bonuses. 1, you're going to get your website turned on immediately. www.EssanteOrganics.com/whatever you want your domain name to be. 2, we're going to make you a quick silver. Angie recognized some quick silvers early in the day, and there's some value that comes along with that, which I'm going to talk about in just a bit. 3, you're getting our most popular packages or products, at below wholesale. So everybody in this room, once you're in the company, You're getting the products at wholesale, but the products that come in that package, you can't get them at that low price, okay? Every time somebody enrolls, you've personally enrolled them at $499, you're going to get paid $100 right off the top, okay? Now let me break down the $499 package because this is important. Jan and I, we were talking a little bit about this virtually online the other day. Watch this. The package is $499. That $499 has a product value of over $500 and something. We literally lose money with these initial packages, the $499 and the $199 kit, because this is what happens. $499, we take off $100 right off the top and pay it to the enroller, right?
Yes.
That leaves $399. Now, a lot of people miss this subtlety, but it is so important, and so important why you should enroll at $499. Okay? If this is you, and you're building your two-legged team, because you've done it one time, you've come in at $499 with integrity. When people ask you, well, Donna, what level did you come in at? $499. Bingo. With integrity, that's what you can say. And in your career in Essanteî, you might enroll 2, 20, 200, 2,000, somewhere in between. It doesn't matter, but the point is you've started the ball rolling. And because you've enrolled people at $499, they in turn will have the habit of enrolling people at $499, and so on and so on and so forth. All of that volume gets shared by everybody up the line. How? Well, $499 minus 100 is $399. Then we take 200 of that, okay, which leaves $199 left, okay? We take 200 of that and we put it into the trade as a binary or a bimax payment. So let's say you've enrolled a $499 person here and then a $499 person here. You know, you've enrolled a couple more people, but all the way down on your millionth level. Yeah, I did say millionth because you get paid to unlimited levels. Let's say somebody's down here on your millionth level and maybe they're in Japan and maybe it's a year or two from now and they come in at $499. Well, guess what? This person gets to utilize those 200 points in payment, okay? So does this person, this person, this person, this person, all the way up the line. Everybody up that line will have a positive impact and get paid by that 200. What does that mean to you? If it's your pay leg or your smaller leg for that month, that's $20. And you might say to yourself, well, $20 ain't that big of a thing. When you multiply it exponentially, it is. And when you start having 50 people join your team in a month, all at the $499 level, or how about 500 people? These are numbers that actually occur in network marketing, right? And of course, I'm not here to promise you how much money you're going to make. Here's the little disclaimer on the money. Everything I'm going to give you is true numbers that you can achieve. There's going to be some people that might earn $5 a month in this company, and there's going to be people that earn $500,000 a month. The sky's the limit. You can do anything in between. It's all up to how much you want to share this. Okay? So very, very important that you know that. And then that leaves $199. That we've got to create all those products. This is literally a lose for the company, but we know that when somebody comes in at the $499 level, they're not dipping their toe in, they're going head first into the deep end, they're committed, and then there you go. So that's the enroller bonus. When somebody comes in at the $199 level, you'll get $50, okay? So same type of a program, just a slower way to grow. Okay, any questions on that? All right, then let's go right on to the next bonus. The next bonus, the next way we get paid is called the Express Start Gold Bonus. This did not exist 10 months ago. When my wife and I came into this company, we asked Mr. Winiger if we could add a couple of ways that the way the field gets paid. Now, the first thing Mr. Winiger says is he gave us that look. He put the brakes on. Mr. Winiger, this is important too, has never and will never change the compensation plan. By a show of hands, how many of you that have ever been in network marketing before, been in a company that has changed the compensation plan at least once? They called it an enhancement, but changed it at least once. There you go. Every time that I've ever been in a company that's happened, I've lost a good portion of my downline. Because their only enhancement was to enhance the pockets of the company,
That's right.
not the field. Okay? There are 4 components of this compensation plan, 2 of which I've already gone over. Mr. Winiger has promised that he will never change. The 2 that Angie and I brought to the table, Mr. Winiger said this: as long as it does not impact the original 4 in any way, shape, or form, which they don't, it's completely performance-based, and it doesn't, break us as a company, because they're performance-based, it won't. So one of those is paycheck number 3, the Express Start Gold Bonus. In network marketing, and I'm sure Ronnie has taught this before, many of you have heard this before and taught this before, this is your business. And even though coach is a coach, we're not here to hammer you and say, hey, you're not sharing this enough. I mean, if you want us to push you, we'll push you. But that's not our job. This is your business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're here to support you in any way, shape, or form that you need. But realize this. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. You can make as little or as much money as you want. But I promise you, fast is way more fun. Fast is way more fun. And if you have bigger ideals, going faster means you're just helping that many more people to reach their goals, okay? So the Express Start Gold Bonus works in this way, and it is time sensitive. It's only applicable for your first 30 days in your Essante'i business. Now, if any of you are beyond your first 30 days, don't worry about it. But it's very important that you understand this for your people, on your team as they come in. You're going to want to make sure they do this, because as they do this, you're growing, and everybody's check is going up anyway. So here's the Express Start Gold Bonus in your first 30 days. As Angie said, when we started a network marketing business, it was a team of 2, she and I. So you start your Essante'i business. Here you are. You are, unless you've come in at the Quicksilver program, which most of you did anyway, you are a manager or a Quicksilver. Your first goal is to become a true silver executive. As you saw, we recognized a ton of you today. A silver, by definition, as Angie said, is having a qualified manager on your left, a qualified manager on your right, that you personally enrolled. Let me define qualified manager. A qualified manager is somebody that has purchased a website, either at the $4.99, the $1.99, or even the one-time $29.95. They've purchased the website, and they're spending 75 points, or they're consuming from their website 75 points minimum a month. If once you've done that, you personally enroll one on your left, one on your right, boom, you are now a silver executive, okay? And then you get recognized as that. Your next thing that you want to do, and you really, if you want to get this bonus, which is worth $500, you want to do it in your first 30 days. But again, if you're beyond your first 30 days, do it in the next 30 days. Take as long as you want, but again, fast is more fun. Enroll 2 more people. Now, I'm going to draw this really neat because I'm firstborn and I'm type A. So you're going to enroll another person here on the left and another person on the right. Realize it doesn't have to be laid out this way. I could have had you lay this out where you put 1 over here and 1, 2, 3. As long as you have at least 1 qualified manager on each leg, meaning you're a silver. For example, here you are here. If your first 2 people were these 2 people right here, both on your right leg, you're not a silver, even though you have 2 people. You want to put your first 2, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. As long as they stay on their easy order of 75 points a month or more, most people are doing 100 points or more. I mean, just for your own family's consumption, you're going to spend that. But once you've done that, you're a silver. After that, as long as at least that 1 person stays on that 75 points, your enrollments can go anywhere. And Coach Blaine was touching on that. You are financially incentivized to work both your legs. If this leg goes on to have $100,000 of volume or more a month, which many of you will have that and much, much more, and this leg has $50,000 a monthly volume, traditionally in network marketing, especially with a 2-legged system, you say, well, gosh, I can't spend time on that $100,000 leg. I can only spend time on that $50,000. Yes, you can, because you have personal enrollments on both sides. And when I touch into the matching bonus, that's what Coach Blaine was talking about, it's huge. It's huge. That should keep you up at night. So silver executive, once you're a silver, you enroll 2 more qualified managers, which are defined as people that have gotten a website and also spent how much a month minimum? 75 points a month. 75 points a month, okay? Once you've done that, this is a business of helping others. I promise you, you will get every goal you want out of Essante'i if you help others achieve their goals. So my strong recommendation is the moment you enroll somebody, and Van and I have done this before, spend an extra 15, 20 minutes with them, use the first step training sheet with them, which is in the same business resource section, and discuss their goals with them. How much do they want to earn in their first 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months? Go over that with them and help them achieve that. So now your next step is once you have these 4 qualified personally enrolled managers, now what you want to do is help these 4 people do exactly what you just did. I can put this compensation plan, I can break it down to the least common denominator. If you guys want to make the big, how many of you want to make the big bucks in this compensation plan? Here's the secret. Become a silver factory. Become a silver factory. You want to get to the point that people are becoming silver daily in your organization. Not only people you enroll, people they enroll, people they enroll. Okay, so now what you want to do is help these 4 people do exactly what you just did. Become silvers. So how are these 4 going to do it? This person needs to personally enroll how many people? 2. 1 on their left, 1 on their right. Spending how much a month?
75 points.
This person has to do what? Same thing. 2. Once you have 4 personally enrolled silvers, you are now a gold executive. Do this, what I just drew out, in your first 30 days. And then over the next 3 months, everybody just maintains, doesn't even have to enroll any more people. Everybody just continues to invest, to consume 75 points a month from their website, and we're going to pay you retroactively that $500 bonus. And you're gold in your first 30 days. So again, fast is more fun. Okay? Now, let's slow it down just a little bit, and we're going to go to paycheck number 4, the Endless Team Bonus. The next 2 checks I'm going to share with you, to me, are the most important when evaluating compensation plan to compensation plan. You want to compare apples to apples, because at the end of the day, network marketing companies are going to differ in their comp plans. Some are going to have what Coach Blaine was talking about, these car programs. There's no free car. It's a car lease. Ronnie, myself, I've had the free car that I had to pay $1,250 a month for, unless my company reimbursed me or not, and I've been stuck with the payment on multiple months. Again, my name is on it. So there's no free car. We'd rather pay you an enormous amount of money in this compensation plan, and you can pay cash for whatever car or home you want. You don't get stuck. When you're comparing compensation plan to compensation plan, look at residual income. And I would assume that by the people I have in this room, you all understand residual income. But real quickly, the definition of residual income is doing the work one time and getting paid over and over and over again. Coach Blaine, are you still getting paid for those college kids you coached way back in the day? Are they still paid?
Oh, yeah.
They are? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially ones that went to the NFL. I get big bonuses on them.
Okay.
No, not a penny.
And Ron, you worked at Ford Motor Company, right?
Yes, I did.
Is Ford still sending you a check every month?
Absolutely not.
Never, okay.
Yeah.
And Van, you've sold solar systems for people's homes. Are you still getting a residual income for that? Or they just want to? Okay,
No.
I'm a chiropractor, guys and gals. I've been a chiropractor for 2 decades. I adjust somebody one time, and I'm lucky if I get paid that one time from the insurance company, quite honestly,
Right.
let alone over and over again. Residual income is like a rock star. A rock star goes into the studio and records a hit song in one time. Maybe it's Elton John or some other rock star. And every time somebody downloads that song on their iPod, what happens? Cha-ching! What time? Every time it's played on the radio, what happens? Cha-ching! They did the work one time. If you're an author, you get this sort of a thing. Residual income is king. So I gave you a couple of things you want to leave here with today. 1, start living your life chemical-free. Whatever you do, live your life chemical-free. Because once you start getting sick, it's much harder to reclaim your health. Okay, so start living your life chemical-free. Number 2, have an e-commerce presence with a shopping cart where people can go to buy products or services from you 24/7. And now number 3, and I really feel this is key. Get some form of residual income. Mm-hmm. You must have some sort of residual income. Because you can do multiple things. You can pursue other passions. You can travel. You can be philanthropic. You can start other businesses. But once you've built a residual income with a solid company that has its wind at its sails and is ahead of a trend, it's a way of life before it becomes a way of life, that residual income will grow and grow and grow. And you could bless thousands and generations with that. This is a willable, sellable business. Work hard over the next few years, build this, and it's not only here for yourself, it's here for your kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews. There's many people that you can bless with this. So let's talk about how our residual income is different, because 20 years in the industry, I haven't seen this. The next 2 comp plans should keep you up at night. two sections here. Number one, or the fourth way we get paid, is the ETB, which stands for Endless Team Bonus. The Endless Team Bonus, or the BIMAX, is what we've already started touching on. You are going to be a sales manager of two sales teams. I've been in companies before with some people in this room where you didn't have the benefit of building two teams. You had to build multiple teams. I've been in a company where this is you, and you had to enroll your first two people, but then you also had to enroll 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know for the people in the back room, you can't even see that. That's the point. If you're dynamic enough and talented enough to enroll 15 people, and if you can help those 15 people sell $2,000 to $3,000 a month in sales, then those breakaway compensation plans will bless you and pay you 6 levels deep. Okay? Our compensation plan is so much easier. We don't have you enroll 15 or 10. You only need to enroll 2. Of course, I'm never going to stop you. Those of you that can enroll more than 2, my gosh, go ahead. Bless more people, enroll more than 2. But once you enroll these 2 people, even if these 2 people don't do $2,000 a month in sales, but just stay on their auto ship, their easy order, you can get paid to unlimited levels of depth. The hypothetical I'm about to share with you is everybody enrolling just 2 people, and everybody being on a 75-point a month easy order. That's it. You are going to have people like Van who are going to enroll more than 2 people. And when you do that, you're growing that much faster than this hypothetical I'm showing you. You are going to have people that spend more than 75 points a month. When you do, you're growing that much more quickly. I just like to break this down to very, very common, easy numbers. Also, I will share this with you. If you happen to be in one of those breakaway compensation plans and you yourself are not doing $2,000 to $3,000 a month in sales, and a couple of months go by, the people that you enrolled can jump over you. Lose some hair with that kind of compensation plan. Now, I feel, and with my experience, I think Coach Blaine, in fact I know Coach Blaine would agree with this, I know Ronnie would agree with this, the fairest compensation plan is the 2-legged system. Yeah, there's 3-legged systems, there's the breakaway compensation plans, but the DSA, the Direct Sales Association that monitors all network marketing companies, says the average person in any company, any network marketing company, can enroll 2.5 people. So if you're in a compensation plan where you have to build more than 2 legs, the average person is already set up for failure. So it's the most fair compensation plan out there. So, 2 legs. Now, we say this is unique because it plays to unlimited levels of depth. I have been in other companies that have 2-legged systems that say they too pay to unlimited levels of depth. It's not true, because you have to read the small print. The small print is, we're going to pay you, okay, on your 2-legged program here, up to, Van and I reviewed one the other day. How much was it a month?
12,000 maximum.
12,500, I think. $12,500 a month maximum. I've seen some generous ones pay $50,000 a month, and there's not anybody in this room that wouldn't turn away $50,000 a month in residual income. But that's not paying to unlimited levels. Unlimited levels mean there's no caps. There's no caps. Now, the way those companies get around that is, once you're making $12,500 a month, if you desire more money, well, no problem. Here you are. You get yourself another spot, right? Build another leg, and then go on another auto ship. That's smoke and mirrors and games. 1 spot, 1 auto ship, unlimited levels of depth of payout, no caps, and no flushing. No flushing. You guys are going to want to take notes on this because I get questioned every week on what is flushing. When you're building a 2-legged program like this, invariably, you're going on and enrolling people, and your people are enrolling people, and all of a sudden you're going to get somebody like Ronnie Roman who just enrolls the world, and one of your legs is just going to grow out of control. It's going to grow really, really fast. It's going to grow more quickly than the other leg. And in other companies, that is perceived as a bad thing. Not here, because we have 0 flushing. Let me write that word down. 0 flushing. Let me explain what flushing is. The way we teach how you get paid every week with this form, the ETB, the endless team bonus, is we tell you you get paid 10% of whatever the lesser leg is each week. Technically, that's not true. Numerically, it's true, but technically, it's not true. The way I'm going to show you right now the way we get paid is more confusing, but it's actually how you get paid. And it's very important that we point this out. In this example that I just drew out for you, where obviously the right leg is much stronger than the left leg, the way we pay every week is the computer looks to the depth of the lesser leg, pays you 5% of whatever that lesser leg is, but then in addition, pays you 5% of the other side up to that level, which is the same as saying 10% of the less leg. But this is mathematically how it happens. The reason for why I'm showing you this in this training is because of this. Here's the line here, this is even here, but then there's all this volume under here every week. Where does that volume go? All of this volume goes into the bank. The bank. In many network marketing companies that have two legs and even other types of compensation plan, the difference between your legs immediately gets flushed. Goodbye, you'll never see it. There's some other companies that say, we'll give you 30 days to catch your lesser leg up to your stronger leg. Again, just like that $2,000 a month sale type thing. You're really on pressure. You know, you really got to do this. Remember, some people are doing this part-time right now. Some people are doing it full-time. But that's a lot of extra pressure. There's some generous companies out there that say, we'll give you 13 months. 13 months, that's the most generous I've ever seen to this compensation. 13 months to catch up. Well, one of the things that Mr. Winterger used to tease me on, because he chased after Angie and I for a couple of years, he said, hey, that 13th month come up yet? And I used to ignore him, and I used to get angrier and angrier. By the way, he prophesized a lot of things that he told me about. And everything he told me, though I hated him when he was telling it, came to pass. It was true. It was right on the money. Thank you. The bottom line is this. I've been the beneficiary of going to sleep one evening with $1,300,000 in bank volume that my team built. And I've traveled and my wife traveled all over the world, and not just the country, the world to build. I went to sleep one night, it was $1,300,000. I woke up the next morning, it was $300,000. $1 million gone. Flushed away. If you're below the equator, it flushes the other way, but it still flushes. That's called flushing. And Mr. Winterger and I think like distributors. It's your business, you built it. So this is going to remain in the bank and keep accumulating for as long as it takes to catch up. So you keep on loving the people here, you keep supporting the people here, you're going to get the next bonus that I'm about to discuss from helping these people, but put all your personal enrollments here to help catch that up. Okay? Bank volume's never going to go away. Here's the beautiful thing. Let's say you do what I did, $1.3 million in bank volume. Once this leg catches up to this leg, and now your historical weak leg is now your strong leg, you're going to get 10% of this payout. Cha-ching. Who here wouldn't like a $130,000 check for the week?
Wouldn't?
That's a true compensation plan with zero flushing, zero caps, paid to unlimited levels of depth. So there you go. Last thing I'm going to say about this is you come to me or you come to your sponsor and tell your sponsor how much you desire to make on a monthly basis. There's no winners or losers here, and I can show you in this section, the ETB, the Endless Team Bonus, exactly what level you need to get to. Just 2, get 2, get 2, get 2. And we can show you. These are all verifiable numbers. Okay. Next paycheck is also residual, and it's called the entirety, 100% entirety platinum matching. Let's talk about this because it's not anywhere in the network marketing industry. Mr. Williams talked about, Coach Williams talked about being in a company that he made an extraordinary amount of money that had no matching bonus. Okay? Let's talk about a matching bonus. One of the jabs to network marketing has been, oh my gosh, I signed up in one of those deals a few years ago, and the guy who signed me up was really excited that night, and I never heard from him again. Mr. Winterger's fixed that because we give you a financial incentive, a huge financial incentive, that anyone you enroll, you want to stick to them like glue. You want to make sure their checks get massive because we're going to match their check, and it's quite simply this way. You become a silver executive. Again, a silver executive is defined as somebody who's done what?
Sponsored to.
And those two are spending how much a month?
75.
Okay, and you're spending 75. You become a silver executive, and now you're going to get a 25% match on the people that, whatever their endless team bonus is, the people that you've just enrolled. Remember, by coming on one of our Quicksilver programs at the $4.99 or $1.99, we instantly make you a silver for either a 60-day or a 30-day period, respectively. Okay? You go out and help 2 more people and help all 4 of those people that you've enrolled become silver. This person's a silver, silver, silver, silver. You're now a gold. You're getting a 50% match. Now here's the great part. We're not a company where you have to go out and enroll 15 people or more. Enroll as many as you can, enroll hundreds. But with just 4 people, you saw some people be recognized as platinums in this company. That's the highest level. That's another thing I love about this company. How many companies have you been in where you started as a manager and you've got 15 hoops to jump through? Gold, ruby, double ruby, blue diamond, Hawaiian diamond, double backflip diamond, all these levels. And it's like, how am I going to get there? 3. Silver, gold, platinum. What does a platinum do? A platinum has to have enrolled at least 4 people, these 4 people, anywhere in their organization, right? Okay? 4 people. Now help these 4 people do what you just did. Become gold. Once you've done that, you're a platinum. And now you're getting a 100% matching check on those 4 people's endless team bonus. Now here's a little small print that I think is super generous that you might not know. Once you have those 4 golds, let's say you continue to go on and enroll people and they never become golds. They become managers, silvers, this and that, but they never become golds. You're still getting a 100% match on their checks too, because you have at least 4 golds. So every one of your goals should be at least to help 4 people become gold. You're a platinum, you get a 100% match. Now, let's be very, very conservative. Let's help your 4 people make $1,000 a month in endless team bonus. Coach, am I being conservative here? $250 a week?
$250 a week. That's the number.
Do you believe with coaches and the other leaders in this room's help that you guys can make $250 a week? Raise your hand if you feel you can do that. You help 4 other people do that. I'm sending out checks for $1,000 to your people in that month, okay? $1,000. That's $4,000, right? That I'm paying out. I'm paying $1,000 to this person, this person, this person, this person. $4,000. You're getting your endless team bonus and all the other checks, but guess what? You're a platinum. I'm sending you a check for $4,000 a month in matching. Guys and gals, this is close to $50,000 in just matching bonus on an annual basis. Okay? Huge. Matching bonus, learn it, love it, and have insomnia at night. I'm serious. It's that incredible. All right? Last bonus. This was not part of the compensation plan. Angie and I brought this here. It's called the expansion race. Who here in this room know that when they see something, they're going to go and do whatever it takes to get it? Okay. Half the room. The other half just have to watch you guys do that, okay? Let me ask that question one more time. When there's something really good, I mean an amazing prize, right? How many people in this room are going to do whatever it takes to go get it?
Got to wake up first.
Okay. Let me quickly explain this. The first 50 of you, and I say you because you guys and gals are here, the first 50 of you that are going to create $50,000 a month, not banked volume, new sales volume, on the left and on the right, first 50 of you are going to profit share with the company. I bring back the point of enrolling people at $4.99. My wife and I did this exact thing in our last company in 7 weeks. We created $100,000 of volume because everybody came in on the big pack. And we taught others to do that. All that volume filters up to people. So everybody will have success. The first 50 of you to do $50,000 a month on the left and right, and please realize our computers don't care how the volume got there. Every one of you heard about this company from somebody else. Your enroller. They're building how many legs? How many legs is everybody's enroller? 2. If you build the way we teach, 50% of your enrollments, their enrollments, should filter down. Coach Blaine talked about cascading, right? Cascade volume. I don't care that volume gets there. If it comes from above, below, from you, it doesn't matter. First people that get 50,000, 50,000 left and right are going to earn a share of 1% of the company's sales. Now, Angie and I have been brought on to this company to help Michael make this, Mr. Weniger make this, a global billion brand. By definition, that's $83 million a month in sales. This company's already doing millions of dollars a year, but we're growing and growing. And Coach Blaine gave his forecast of where this company's going within the next 12 months. Very exciting time to be paddling. The first 50 of you to do that, let's give an example of that, because I like nice, easy numbers. We start doing $100 million a year, okay? People are going to earn this before we're doing that, but we go on to do $100 million a year. We're not even close to our goal yet. We want to do close to that monthly. We're doing $100 million a year. We're going to take 1% of $100 million. It's $1 million. Take $1 million, divide it by 50 people. It's a $20,000 check. That's an annual check. And as your business grows and the company's business grows, you're one of those 50 people, your check's going up every year. So imagine around March, April time, boom, you're getting this annual check. What are you going to do with, what would you do with $20,000 bonus check?
Give it to my wife.
Give it to your wife. There's a smart man right there.
Hear that?
You can do whatever you want. You can be philanthropic. You can pay for one of your nieces or nephews or kids' college. I mean, it's a lot you can do with that money, right? Awesome. That is the expansion raise bonus. And man, if you're a Jack Russell Terrier like me, I'd be going for this like crazy. Lock yourself in that position.
USA right now.
The USA is what we're doing right now. So it's going to be based on USA sales. If you live in another country or you have a team member who lives in another country, they can participate in this. As this company grows, each and every one of you will be able to participate in this bonus in all the other countries that we're going to go into. So we go to the Philippines. I already know people that speak Tagalog. Okay, we have people in this company obviously that speak Spanish. When we go to Australia, I speak Australian, so I'll do all the translating. So get this bonus so you have the kind of money that you can open up other countries with us. Remember, if you want to participate in this last bonus, and really if you want to start living your life chemical-free, which really is the most important thing, spend 100 points a month. And instead of spending it at Walmart or Kmart, spend it at Umart. And the rest, we're here to help you.